What's up, Facebook Live? There's always a path and a light at the end of the tunnel. Happy Memorial Day. Joe, Emmett, and Thor taking a walk out here in the front yard. Been going at it all day. Kathy and I were out in the garden. Had a super powerful ritual this morning with the guys. As you can hear, my voice is a little bit hoarse. I was screaming and yelling at the top of my lungs, giving these guys the energy they deserve to break through and go out and do some king shit. But here's the flags I was telling you guys about over here. You can see them now from this end of the property. Thor, let's go. Come on. So this is where our septic fields are going to be for the senior veterans houses right here, Georgia. Happy Memorial Day. See those flags over there? I just walked the entire property, spraying more poison ivy. You can see those pink flags right there and right over here. You can see this driveway and all this lawn that we have to mow. Well, Kathy is the professional landscaper. I call her the Irish landscaper. As you can see, another beautiful day here in Cobbs Creek. We were working on the garden today. And I'm a little bit tired because I worked all day yesterday, worked all day today. But do not stop. Just keep increasing capacity. I'm going to salute all our veterans. I put on my shirt here. Gerardo, I think, got me this shirt. Thank you very much. Look at that eagle, man. That eagle's badass. There's a lot of bald eagles down here, so every time I see one, I always salute our veterans. So if you're a veteran watching this, I salute you. Thank you for our service. Freedom is never free. There is always a price to pay. What's up, Lou Lopez? I know Lou's super big on our veterans. Good to see you, Dave. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Day 145 of 366 Facebook Lives. Had a super powerful breakthrough this morning in our ritual that we did this morning. This is different than a meditation prayer. The rituals are super powerful. They take about 40-45 minutes. We go super deep into these. And the freaking power and the energy that was coming through this morning and the vision that we had in that ritual is super powerful. So I'm not going to share that on here, but know that as you step further into that 9-day meditation, as you step into the Rise app, as you step into your purpose, all these things will be unlocked. Is that screen blurry? That looks better. Been out here working in the garden all day with Kathy. I'm going to load up my truck right now. Job first thing in the morning. But I wanted to come to you guys first and foremost and say thank you to all the veterans for all your services. Thank you to the doctors. Thank you to the nurses. They're on the front lines right now. As you can see the driveway here, that's a lot of landscape. All the way out, it's like 400 yards. You can tee it up here, Lou. It's a super long property right here. We're going to be building 2 veteran homes right there. We're just standing. You saw the septic tanks where those flags are. We're putting in 2 about 4,400 square foot houses each. Going to house about 8 senior veterans here. So we're started up the Senior for Senior Centers of America. This is going to be the first one. This is going to be the base model. We're going to have senior dog rescue with senior citizens that are veterans. That's what we're doing. My students that I'm coaching right now, they have an option of 4 different, it's a very similar thing. They got the option of 4 different versions of this. But for the Rise as One movement and the foundation, we're going to be doing, get this branch over here, we're going to be doing senior veteran homes. Right across this whole country, 33 states in 5 years. If we can shrink that down, we're going to shrink it down. So first and foremost, thank you to all the veterans out there, especially those that have seen war. I've had a great conversation with a guy the last couple of days that's seen a lot of things that many people never want to see. And I don't care how powerful and how strong your mind is, when you see those things, when you're in the game, it's not an issue. It's when you step out of the game and you're there by yourself and your mind starts playing tricks on you. That's when it becomes an issue. Good to see you, Sheila. How you doing today? Happy Memorial Day. So I hope you guys had a great time with your family and your friends today. Went out there and celebrated, cooked some burgers and dogs and fish, chicken, and all the good things on the grill, and some potato salad and macaroni salad. Kathy and I worked out here in the garden today, planted up all our fruits and vegetables, because if it comes down to an inoculation and a shot, I'm not taking it. I'm going to live off the land. If they want me to get an inoculation to be a commerce-driven business, that's not happening. I'm not going to be part of that, Chris Bennett. I refuse. I signed my name on that dotted line saying I will defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That did not end with my service. So as I salute my fellow veterans out there today, thank you for your service. Freedom is never free. There is always a price to pay. And every single day we get up and get blessed with one more day, we go out there and give it everything that we got. Because we can. Many of them would love to do it right now, but unfortunately their time has run out. Good to see you, Joe. Good to see you, Chris. Good to see you, Aunt Karen. Please send our love to Uncle Cliff, Aunt Karen, for his service. Thank you, Dad, for your service. Thank you, Danny Gaeta. Thank you, Joe Setti. Thank you for all of you veterans that went out there and served. Thank you to Operation Vet Fit and all those guys in Operation Vet Fit. You guys don't know about Operation Vet Fit. I highly endorse Operation Vet Fit and make a donation to that charity. One of the top charities out there. These are for combat veterans that have saw combat. And most of us will never understand what that means. There's always going to be a mental price to pay. So salute all the veterans. Thank you for your service. Thank you to my fellow veteran Mike King. When you watch this, Mike King and I were stationed together in Hawaii back in 1987 to 1989. He's going to be getting out next year. 35 years of service to this great country. Paulie Trudell just came to mind. There's a bunch of guys on here. My mind's not too sharp today right now. I'm exhausted because we were out here doing this all day. So check it out, guys. We got zucchini, cucumbers, beans all lined up along this fence right here. Gonna grow up the side of the fence, digging these holes, putting them right into the ground. Tomatoes over here in the beds. You got some flowers that attract the bees. This is all tomatoes on this bed over here. I popped this door in over here. Let's take a little peek inside here. Got the truck out here, been working hard all day. Got the lawnmower out here mowing all the grass inside this thing. So this was a door that was on the house when we got here. So I put it over here. We got some nice, even got a baby squash right there. Check it out. Little baby squash. I just ripped that thing off of it. There he is though. Baby squash, there's two of them on there. There's another one right there. Baby squash coming out. That's what I'm talking about. Living off the land, Gemini. Good to see you, sweetheart. Please send our love to Matt. What else we got in here? Some green beans, got some beets, got some carrots, some parsley over there, eggplant right there. So we're gonna be eating good. When push comes to shove, come on, Emma, let's go. Push comes to shove, I'll be living off the land. Let's go. You guys know I can fish. You know I can hunt. Those guys don't know that when I was in the military, I was 40 of 40 with an M16. They had these pop-up targets. They were like 50 yards to 300 yards with a peep sight. So the target would pop up, you got 7 seconds to shoot the target, and it would fall back down again. And with a peep sight at 300 yards, that's no easy task. Bob Gallo, good to see you, brother. So when I was in the military, shooting M16 as an 18-year-old soldier, going through all this boot camp and trainings and stuff, it was 40 of 40 targets. The guy's like, you hit every target? I said, yep. I said, I'm a dead eye. I like a painting. I can paint with dead eye. I got definitely a steady hand. Even like when I was a young kid, I used to hunt with wrist rockets and all this crazy stuff. So I definitely got some hand-eye coordination. So God has blessed us with a lot of stuff here, Bob Gallo. God has blessed you with a lot of stuff here, James Clapp. God has blessed us with the freedoms that we enjoy today from all the veterans that went out there and served this great country. So all my fellow veterans, thank you. Those that are still serving over there. And that's one of the things I think about in my meditation in the morning. When I get up, I say, what's stopping me from being the highest version of myself today and going 1% better than I did yesterday? And I visualize those guys in Afghanistan and Iraq, 120, 125 degree temperatures, wearing all that gear that we used to wear. None of you have an excuse. I don't have an excuse. There's no reason why we can't go out there and execute at a high level if these guys are out there living in that. I think of the guys in the Vietnam jungle. You can imagine all the mosquitoes that must have been biting on those guys. Bombs blowing up around you. We have no excuse we can't show up. Absolutely none. So as I walk around this property here today, just giving thanks. You hear the birds chirping in the background, connecting with nature, doing the garden, getting their hands in the dirty in the garden today. Just connection is the key. I apologize, Bob Gallo, for not reaching out to you this morning. I thought about you during the ritual. You came through, man. I said, oh, shit, I never sent Bob Gallo a message to get on this ritual. This super powerful. I did record it, so I will send that to you. I will post it into the multi-group ritual. Super powerful ritual, man. It was deep, really deep, man. You wait till you hear this one. But I'm just so grateful. So thankful for every one of you. So I'm just continuing to send out healing prayers and love and joy and abundance and prosperity and health and wellness to all of you and your families. We're all in this together. We are one. We are all one. So thank you to all the veterans. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you had a blessed and fantastic day. I'm going to go inside, have a nice little dinner in here, and relax, and get up first thing in the morning and do it again. If God grants me one more day, I will show up again. I appreciate and honor every one of you liking and sharing, comments, sending out these messages, joining the Rise as One book, the Rise as One Spiritual Awakening, buying the book on Amazon, and all these things that we got going on that supports the movement for the veterans. Once you guys see the houses, and I start doing Facebook Lives with these guys right here in the front yard, then it might make sense. They say it takes the average person 7 to 8 times to hear something before it sinks in, so I will continue to repeat the messages until it sinks in, Cheryl. Thank you, Israel. Freedom is not free. There's always a price to pay. And if God grants me one more day and grants you one more day, we have no excuse to get up and give it everything that we've got. Because you were chosen at birth, and this, you don't understand that. 97 million were swimming that day, and you are here watching this message. We have no excuse. It's not 130 degrees. We don't have our BDUs on, and we ain't fighting a war. We're fighting the inside war, William Holly. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Damien. We have no excuse to show up and give it all we've got. You got your vision, you got your hearing, you got your arms, you got your legs. Many of these young kids coming back from the war have no legs. And they've seen some things that we would never understand. So when you put that into your mind in the morning, when you wake up, the first thing you do, be grateful for something. The second thing you do, set the intention for the day. And the third thing you do is say it can always be worse, and you get up and you give it your best shot. When it's all said and done, together, we're going to rise as one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed and fantastic Memorial Day. I honor and appreciate each and every one of you. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep showing up and moving forward.